am the least racist person you've ever met.
I have the biggest bank in the world as a tenant of mine in New York. The biggest in the world, a Chinese bank. Don't worry about that baby. I love babies. So I love babies. I hear that baby crying. I like it. What a baby. What a beautiful baby. Don't worry. Don't worry. The mom's running around like, don't worry about it, you know. It's young and beautiful and healthy, and that's what we want. Okay. But look. We have the piggy bank. They have ripped us to shreds. Ripped us absolutely to shreds. Actually, I was only kidding. You can get the baby out of here. That's all right. Don't worry. I think she really believed me that I love having a baby crying while I'm speaking. That's okay. People don't understand. That's okay.
Raised $6 million. Clearly you had not. Your critics say you tend to exaggerate, you have a problem with the truth. Is this a prime example?
I'm not looking for credit, but what I don't want is when I raise millions of dollars, have people say, like this sleazy guy right over here from ABC. He's a sleaze in my book. You're a sleaze because you know the facts, and you know the facts well.
The FBI conducted a year-long investigation into my emails. They concluded there was no case. He said the FBI was rigged. He lost the Iowa caucus. He lost the Wisconsin primary. He said the Republican primary was rigged against him. Then Trump University gets sued for fraud and racketeering. He claims the court system and the federal judge is rigged against him. There was even a time when he didn't get an Emmy for his TV program 3 years in a row, and he started tweeting that the Emmys were rigged against him.
Should have gotten it.
This is a mindset.
She's going to move to candidate Donald Trump if you get elected. What's your message to her?
Well, she's a B actor and, has no, mojo. No, I heard Whoopi Goldberg said that, too. That would be a great, great thing for our country. If
we have a list of people, Rosie O'Donnell,
Al
Sharpton,
I love it.
Jon
now
Stewart,
I have to get elected.
Whoopi.
Now I have to get elected because I'll be doing a great service to our country. I have to. Now it's much more important. In fact, I'll immediately get off this call and start campaigning right now.
When you can't, no, that's all right. Let him be very weak. He's got a very weak voice. Very weak voice. Very weak. It's funny. Let me see. Who is that person? Let me see. Raise your hand. Who are you? Are you an agitator? Let me see. Who is it? Who is it? Are you the one? Your voice is very weak. No, he's so weak. Look, he's leaving now. Who is he? Bye. He's going home to mommy.
You keep your manufacturing here, your ties, your suits. Why would you not have them made here?
Because China so manipulates their currency that it's very hard to find companies that can do business in the United States.
You're a billionaire, though. Why would you not move it here just for having it in America?
Excuse me, because I'm a businessman. Let me just tell you something, and it's very interesting. You're not bringing up anything new. You're acting like you're the great reporter, blah, blah, blah. You're not bringing up...
Research says the crime does not match what you're saying. The research, the Pew Research, which is independent, says...
Don't be naive. You're a very naive person.
The Pew Research says that there are, for immigrants on the whole,
Come on, try getting it out. Try getting it out.
I'll get it out.
I mean, I don't know if you're going to put this on television, but you don't even know what you're talking about. Try getting it out. Go ahead. I thought when O'Malley made the statement that Black Lives Matter, he said white lives matter, all lives matter, and then he apologized like a little baby, like a disgusting little weak, pathetic baby. And I'll tell you what, I didn't think I'd say this, but I'm going to say it, and I hate to say it, but if I win, I am going to instruct my Attorney General to get a special prosecutor to look into your situation, because there has never been so many lies, so much deception.
Awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Yeah, because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
I am not in the habit of supporting people who attack my wife and attack my father.
Hi, this is Ted Cruz calling.
And why did it morph into that? No,
excuse
did you? No, answer the question.
Why
Do
don't
you still
interrupt
believe?
her? You
I do.
interrupt me all the time. Why don't you
Would you
interrupt her?
please? Very much. We're going to
You know,
move
it's
on.
funny. She went over a minute over, and you don't stop her. When I go 1 second over, it's like
You
a
had
big deal.
many
It's really-
answers.
By the way, tonight when you go home and watch this on television, the only people you're going to see. Now, do we have, could somebody act out being a protester so the cameras all move on? There's a protester. There's a protester. The only time they move those cameras. Oh, look, there's a protester. Look. There's another protester. These people are the worst.
Joining me now on the telephone, Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump. Mr. Trump, thanks for joining me.
I was just wondering if you have anything positive to say. Beautiful introduction, all negative, but that's okay. Go ahead.
If it comes to light that something did happen, are you going to do something about it? Will there be some sort of punishment?
Supposing it comes to light that nothing happened, are you going to apologize to him for what you're doing?
I'm not reporting anything that I saw personally. I'm reporting what Michelle Fields is reporting.
You apologize to him if it turns out that nothing happened?
I won't apologize, but I'll report that nothing happened, certainly.
Mr. Trump, what do you say?
Hey, you know what gives me more pause? That a person in our government, crooked Hillary Clinton, here's what gives me more, be quiet, I know you want to, save her, that a person in our government, Katie, would delete or get rid of 33,000 emails.
What's your name?
Name.
Now, he's supposed to look like Donald Trump, but he's actually much too good looking. You are really handsome. Go back. Do you want to go back to them, or do you want to stay with Donald Trump?
Trump.
One of the columnists, Rich Lowry, says that you are the most fabulous whiner in the world, and that you have shown that if you were to sit across from a Putin or from Mexico or from the Middle East leaders, that as soon as they said something you don't like, you'd become a whiner, you'd become snipey with them, and that you wouldn't get anything done. What do you say to that?
Well, I think he's probably right. I am the most fabulous whiner. I do whine because I want to win, and I'm not happy if I'm not winning.
Are whiners winners?
And I am a whiner, and I'm a whiner.